I don't even know how to say his name, Lord. Yeah, that's my type. Because that's my wife. Hey, 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 hey. Great morning. Great morning. Great morning, great people. How are y'all feeling this morning? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. I hope y'all know I'm going to have to repeat it because this is my song. I hope y'all are feeling well. I hope you're doing good. We finna get some spirituality in our spirituals. I hope y'all are feeling good, y'all. Today is a great day and great and amazing things are going to happen for us today. So what's the reason? Hey, hey, hey. I'm gonna have to start it over because y'all got to hear the beginning of the song because it be going DJ Key. DKG. Listen, today is a great day. Y'all be sleep on Christian rap, don't it? Y'all need to get woke in this thing. Yeah, that's my type. Because that's my wife. Hey, hey, okay, I'm back. Great morning. Great morning. Great morning. Great people. How are y'all doing this morning? I hope you're having a fantastic and an amazing start to your day. Welcome to the spirituality. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're feeling good. You better say it, child. Ain't it great to be a student? It is so amazing to be a student. I am so grateful for it. Y'all, come in, tap the screen, share the live, share the love. I'm gonna start taking requests. DJ Touche on the ones and twos. Don't do me. Okay. DJ Touche. Come on, DJ Touche. Y'all had it was catchy. They had a ring to it, didn't it? I'm gonna start taking requests. What we gonna be coming in jamming to in the morning. Y'all go check out that song. That is by DJ Key. I want to say that's how you said DKG DKG Key Kie. Hi. I don't know, honey, but the song is called Cut Different, and I love it. And I love it. Yeah, yeah. I could play it if I want. Let me let somebody faith around and find out. We'll be up here counting honeys on the table, 20s on the floor. Let me tell somebody right now. Don't think you finna come over here and it's always gonna be some Cristiano songs, cause it ain't. Cause what? I be trapped out. Don't come over here with no religiosity in your spirituals, cause we ain't on that. Okay, we ain't on that. Great morning. Great morning, great morning. If you are new to the community, welcome. Hold on, let me clean y'all off because y'all were dirty. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I done got that light, got my life in order now, child. If you are new to the community, welcome. We are so happy and so grateful that you are here. Y'all come in, like the live, share the love, tap the screen, all that good stuff. Drop something in the chat that you're grateful for this morning. Let's get in the flow of abundance as we get ready to step into Bible clarity this morning. Sandy is checking in on the YT side of the street, and she says, today, I am grateful to be the student. Indeed and amen. I know I've been talking to y'all about this. I've told y'all, like, I really feel like I'm back in student. I'm always in student status, right? I'm always in student status. I'm always trying to learn. I definitely feel like the Lord is putting us in a position where we're able to learn from others. Okay, so always be willing to learn. Great morning, Blue Bayou. Great morning. Great morning, Devin. Great morning. How are y'all feeling this morning? Happy Thursday. We're going to learn some things today. We're getting ready to step into, we got a message. Y'all, it's going to be a good message. I have the hugest announcement to share with y'all today. Something that the Lord is blessing me to go ahead and share with y'all. Shay is checking in on the Instagram side of the street. Y'all know I'm new on Instagram, so y'all know I'm still learning over here. Please make sure that you give me a follow. Okay, give me a follow. Make sure you share the live. Let's get the message out to as many people as possible. That is the message is the mission, right? The message is the mission. We're going to start off with our Bible ClariTEA. We are in the book of Job this morning. We know him and his homeboys going back and forth. They just, they can't seem to be on the same page. And so we're going to be in the book of Job, Job 21 and 22 this morning is where we're going, child. I'm ready to get to chapter 42. Can we skip it? Lord say no. He say we can't skip it because I was just going to skip because, baby, what I'm not finna do is keep going back and forth with folks because he's still going back and forth with the 101 is I'm not finna keep doing that. Y'all better stop going. Who had a message about that? Who was that? Sagittarius. Child, Sagittarius, Nim. Y'all message this week. Come on, my grant. Who finna get some grant money? We receive it. Who finna invest? We receive it. Drop that in the chat. I receive the investment. So do some of y'all finna make an investment. It's finna pay you well. You just don't even understand it yet. Sagittarius, Nim, child. So what y'all going round and round about? What some of y'all keep dealing with going in circles. And what we're not going to do is keep going in circles. Okay. We're not going to do that. So I don't know. You'll have to go watch that message. I think it should be posted on everywhere. I'm not sure. If it's not, don't be judging me. Okay. So we finna get into the book of Job, y'all. Bible ClariTEA, Job 21 and 22. Job is getting ready to respond to his friends again. They just basically going back and forth, and ain't nobody finna be doing all this arguing, okay? Ain't nobody finna be doing all that, but they're doing it. We gonna read it. I feel like it's also very pertinent, y'all. Like what's going on, what we're reading about is literally a lot of what we're dealing with right now today in society and everything that's happened in our country over the last couple of days. Like the country is divided. There's a lot of people angry, but just know this, and we're going to keep saying it because we got to keep remembering it and keep believing God is in control. Drop that in the chat. God is in control. We cannot fail. We cannot stop remembering that. We cannot stop allowing it to just be like, oh, okay, maybe what you didn't get the outcome that you wanted. Oh, that's a beautiful color. Maybe you didn't get the outcome that you wanted, but God is still in control. Okay, God is still in control. So all it do it. Let's get to it. Like the live, share the love. Let's do Bible ClariTEA, and then we'll get the message because we got a lot to talk about this morning. Okay, here we go. All it do it. Yeah. Did I put up? Y'all see? Just imagine that they is on the back of my ears. I can see still. Don't be judging me. Here we go, y'all. Job's response to his friend, why do the wicked have it so good? Oh, this finna be good. We're in the Message Bible this morning, y'all. We are in the Message Bible this morning. So if you don't have whatever Bible you have, use that. But I feel like just because of this, baby, we in the Message Bible this morning. Good morning, Trees. Good morning. Good morning. Here we go. Why do the wicked have it so good? So Job replied, now listen to me carefully. Please listen. At least do me the favor of listening. Put up with me while I have my say. Then you can mock me later to your heart's content. It's not you I'm complaining to, it's God. Is it any wonder I'm getting fed up with his silence? Take a good look at me. Aren't you appalled by what's happening? Don't you feel bad about what I'm going through? You don't feel bad about it at all? Like you ain't got no compassion. Nothing. You don't need much care. Okay. No, don't say anything I can do without your comments. You didn't said enough. When I look back, I go into shock. My body is racked with spasms. Pause. Can we just remember some of the things that Job has experienced? He lost all his children, the little children. He lost his money. He's lost his wealth. He lost his everything, y'all. The enemy that came at Job from every side and has taken everything. So ain't it crazy that his friends are just like, man, whatever, you deserve it. Basically, for me, this is how I'm reading it. Whatever you deserve. That's a big old dog. OMG. I got distracted. Y'all, that dog is huge. Okay, I'm back. My bad. It is. You done lost everything. And they just like, whatever, man, you deserve it. So shut up and keep it moving. But what about if it happened to you? What about if you were in Job's position? Would you want someone to be compassionate with you? Would you want somebody to understand your struggle? Or would you tell them, like, man, well, that's one of the biggest problems I think we have in our culture. I love us as a people, but let's just keep it a buckles. Most times is it me, or maybe it's just me, that when you going through stuff, you ever have that shut up, suck it up, and you just got to deal with it. Like, people don't want you to go through the pain, the challenges. They just want you to be quiet and just keep it moving. Like you ain't supposed to feel some type of way. We'll come back to that in a second. That's part of the problem. That's why we end up with so much trauma and have so much healing that we have to do, because we're taught not to talk about nothing, not to feel nothing. You go through stuff and you just got to go through it and basically suck it up and keep it moving. Why do the wicked have it so good? Live to a ripe old age and get rich. They get to see their children succeed, get to watch and enjoy their grandchildren. Their homes are peaceful and free from fear. They never experience God's disciplining rod. Their bulls breed with great vigor, and their cows calve without fail. They send their children out to play and watch them frolic like spring lambs. They make music with fiddles and flutes, have good times singing and dancing. They have a long life on easy street and die painlessly in their sleep. They say to God, get lost. We've no interest in you or your ways. Why should we have dealings with God Almighty? What's there in it for us? But they're wrong, dead wrong. They're no God. They're not gods. It's beyond me how they can carry on like this. Just know this: the wicked will not prosper. I don't care what nobody say. You may have it now, but just know that your judgment is coming. The wicked will not prosper. But sometimes let's keep it a buckles. You ever feel like, man, you see people doing the wrong things and being successful. You see people, those are the people that you feel like are flourishing. Just know God got the last laugh. Drop that in the chat. God has the last laugh. Still, how often does it happen that the wicked fail, or disaster strikes, or they get their just desserts? How often are they blown away by bad luck? Not very often. You might say God is saving up the punishment for their children. I say give it to them right now so they'll know what they've done. They deserve to experience the effects of their evil, feel the full force of God's wrath firsthand. What do they care what happens to their families after they're safely tucked away in the grave? Fancy funerals with all the trimmings. But who are we to tell God how to run his affairs? He's dealing with matters that are way over our heads. True story. Some people die in the prime of life with everything going for them, fat and sassy. Not sassy. Come on, sassy. Others die bitter and bereft, never getting a taste of happiness. They're laid out side by side in the cemetery where the worms can't tell one from the other. I'm not deceived. I know what you're up to. The plans you're cooking up to bring me down. Naively, you claim that the castles of tyrants fall to pieces, that the achievements of the wicked collapse. Have you ever asked world travelers how they see it? Have you not listened to their stories of evil men and women who got off scot-free, who never had to pay for their wickedness? Did anyone ever confront them with their crimes? Did they ever have to face the music? Not likely. They're given fancy funerals with all the trimmings, gently lowered into expensive graves, with everyone telling lies about how wonderful they were. So how do you expect me to get any comfort from your nonsense? Your so-called comfort is a tissue of lies. Lord, round 3, Job, you took too many. This is a heavyweight fight. Eliphaz attacks Job the third round. Come to terms with God. Once again, Eliphaz the Temanite took up his theme. Are any of us strong enough to give God a hand or smart enough to give him advice? So what if you were righteous? Would God Almighty even notice? Even if you gave a perfect performance, do you think he'd applaud? Do you think it's because he cares about your purity that he's disciplining you, putting you on the spot? Hardly. It's because you're a first class moral failure. Wait a minute. Wait. Oh, that was almost a cuss word. Y'all heard it, didn't it? Wait. Hold on, friend. Child, I was finna cuss Eliphaz. I didn't intend for that to come out like the cuss word that I meant in my spirituals. Eliphaz. I was finna cuss Eliphaz out. I'm back. Because there's no end to your sins. When people came to you for help, you took the shirt off their backs, exploited their helplessness. You wouldn't so much as give a drink to the thirsty, or food, not even a scrap, to the hungry. And there you sat, strong and honored by everyone, surrounded by immense wealth. Babe, I was finna cuss him. Slap the he trying to put him cuss words out my spirituals, baby. He done got on my whole nervous system. That nervous system is in disarray. Job, let me just say this. Job, you a little better than me, because I would have cussed somebody out. You turned poor widows away from your door. Heartless, you crushed orphans. Now you're the one trapped in terror, paralyzed by fear. Suddenly the tables have turned. How do you like living in the dark, sightless, up to your neck in flood waters? You agree, don't you, that God is in charge? He runs the universe. Just look at the stars. Yet you dare raise questions. What does God know? From that distance and darkness, how can he judge? He roams the heavens wrapped in clouds. So how can he see us? Hold on, Eliphaz. You be see this friend, he doing too much. Are you going to persist in that tired old line that wicked men and women have always used? Where did it get them? They died young, flash floods sweeping them off to their doom. They told God, get lost. What good is God Almighty to us? And yet it was God who gave them everything they had. It's beyond me how they can carry on like this. Good people see bad people crash and call for a celebration. Relieved, they crow. At last, our enemies wiped out. Everything they had and stood for is up in smoke. Not up in smoke. Give in to God, come to terms with him, and everything will turn out just fine. Let him tell you what to do. Now, this is something you didn't finally say something. Take his words to heart, come back to God Almighty, and he'll rebuild your life. Clean house of everything evil, relax your grip on your money, and abandon your gold-plated luxury. God Almighty will be your treasure, more wealth than you can imagine. This is the smartest thing I done heard this friend say. Okay. Good morning, Cherie. Good morning. You'll take delight in God, the mighty one, and look to him joyfully, boldly. You'll pray to him and he'll listen. He'll help you do what you've promised. You decide what you want and it will happen. Your life will be bathed in light. To those who feel low, you'll say, chin up, be brave, and God will save them. Yes, even the guilty will escape through God's grace in your life. The end. Okay, the end. Listen, you heard it in my spirituals, didn't you? Had heard me. I was finna say it in my spirituals. I ain't gonna lie. That's probably the wisest thing, the smartest thing that friend done said. Cause Eliphaz, I was finna have to cuss him out. I would have had to cuss. I had felt him. I felt Joe. That must have been Job, brother Job, up in the spirituals. Hello, honey. I was finna cuss Eliphaz out for you, okay? Because I don't think you was doing it well enough. But anyway, we receive it, and we glad that you came with some wisdom and some knowledge, and we are grateful for that. Okay, so let me just say, child, his friends was doing a whole lot. They was doing a whole lot, and I'm just saying, but he's hear a little truth in what he said. Come back to the Lord, start focusing on the money. We finna get into the message. Y'all drop this in the chat because I'm ready. Okay. It had to been Job. Hey, brother Job. Hello. Sometimes you need uno momento. If you knew, hold on, let me go hot. Brother Job. Brother Joe, where Eliphaz at? Tell him, tell him I'm gonna meet him up there, because he hadn't said just a word too much for me. But that's just me. Okay, I'm back. All to do it. Let's get to it. Let's get to the message this morning. Make sure that you go and read Job 21 and 22. Yeah, 21 and 22. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna put that on the videos, but we finna get this message because it's so good. Oh, let's do it. Let's get to it. Drop this in the chat, y'all. Shout out Celsius. I'm gonna keep drinking Celsius until I'm gonna talk to Celsius. Somebody. That ain't what I didn't say. Daddy Shay cussing. Daddy. He ain't over here, is it? He had left and went on the other side of the earth. Daddy Shay said a cuss word. Somebody go tell Celsius. Y'all tag Celsius and tell them that they know something again. Anyway, I'm back. Listen, drop this in the chat. Unusual business. Unusual business. That's what we're talking about today. Unusual business. So the Lord did not give me a particular scripture about this message today. Why I feel so, because I didn't turn the air conditioner off, Lord. It's like, why I feel so warm in this establishment, Lord? Okay, I'm back. Unusual business. Unusual business is what we're talking about today. My hope, y'all know I just be going with the flow, whatever the Lord gives me to tell and talk about. Let me just say this. I hope that somebody leaves encouraged to do something. The Lord did not give me a particular scripture this morning, but we're in a season of planting seeds. Y'all know this week we're focusing on being a witness, a testimony for the Lord's. And so this morning, and we didn't use it the other day, and y'all know today is Thankful Thursday. So first, drop something in the chat that you're grateful for. Let's get in the flow of abundance. We still in the vein of seeds and things that we're giving birth to. Okay. So y'all know we talked a lot about that yesterday, and the Lord bless. Now, the message that he actually gave me on, where's my other note, my planner at? The message he gave me, we ended up changing the message because the one that I had is for a later time. So we changed the message up this morning. So I had shout out, let me just tell y'all, whether you believe or whether you don't, y'all know, come on, your journey, your passion. Shout out Bridgestone. Y'all know that the Lord has sent me, and Sandy mentioned student, I have someone very specific that the Lord has me studying from. And so as I was getting the message this morning, I knew I immediately heard the Lord say, this is it. Some of y'all finna do something unusual, but it's in regards to business. It's in regards to you creating an additional stream of income for yourself. I'm getting ready to offer you an opportunity for that. But let me tell you what happened. This was a seed. Once again, y'all know I tell y'all there are things that the Lord has planted, but it's not always the time for it, right? And I have to use me because I don't have another example to use, but I need you to put yourself in this position. God has given you something. Let's just start off with this. Drop this in the chat. He done gave me something. He done gave me something. He done sown a seed. If you didn't go yesterday after yesterday's message and pray and say, Lord, give me something, give me an idea, give me something that I can begin to cultivate, then I don't know what you was doing. You was asleep, but we woke today. So right now, I want you to just say this to the Lord. God, give me something. Because I said that to the Lord yesterday. I say, Lord, it's got to be another way. There's got to be another way to get done what I'm trying to get done, right? And so this is what he gave me. But it really wasn't even something new. It was something he had already given me, but it just wasn't the time for it then. But it seemed a little unusual message. It seemed a little unusual because now it's time and now I'm ready for it. Okay. So good morning, Brittany. Good morning, Cushy. Can I just tell y'all that, remember I mentioned it, but now I know that it's an absolute truth. Now, y'all know up until this point, everything that I've been doing has been Touche Cosmetics, Touche Cosmetics. Can I tell somebody, first things first, that you're getting ready to rebrand? The Lord is getting ready to rebrand you. He's getting ready to rebrand you with what he wants you to have. Guess what he did for me yesterday? It's not even Touche Cosmetics anymore. Remember, when you pray, the Lord listens, he hears, and he gives you a seed, and then he says, take action. So yesterday I say, Lord, and it's been stirring in my spiritual, so I knew it to be true. I just didn't know how it was going to happen. So the Lord has completely rebranded my cosmetics line from Touche Cosmetics to Spirit and Glam Cosmetics by Touche Germain. It's already patented and trademarked and all that stuff. When he gave me that name, I knew, but I didn't know how he was going to incorporate it. So not only did he say, I wanted to be called, because again, y'all know I've told y'all this before, God is the foundation for what I'm doing. He's the foundation for every business that I have, every idea that I've received. And so Spirit and Glam Cosmetics and apparel, okay, because y'all know I have merchandise and apparel as well. Beauty, fashion, faith, your BFF in beauty, fashion, and faith, right? And that's what the BFF stands for, your beauty, fashion, and faith in spirit and glam. So come on, transformation message. So this was me praying, Lord, give me something. And so you know what he gave me this morning? He said that the time is now. I need somebody, anybody, to just know that your time is now. Not tomorrow, not 3 days from now. Your time is now. The Lord is getting ready to give you something in your spirit, and he's going to tell you to take action on it immediately. And you're going to have to do that. And you're going to have to be willing to do that. And you're going to have to take a leap of faith. And look, this is me. This is a true story. I have a witness to this. I am not lying. The Lord he told me something very specific. He said, you rebrand. And he said, Spirit and Glam Cosmetics and Apparel. Okay, Lord. He said, you're also getting ready to offer. So this is me offering and telling y'all about this. And it just happened. Spirit and Glam Cosmetics and Apparel is starting an ambassador program. Okay. I'm starting an ambassador program for Spirit and Glam Cosmetics and Apparel. And it's just like anything else that you see. And so all of this, can I tell you how you can tell when the Lord said, yes, my stamp of approval is on it? Because it came together in less than 30 minutes. No lie, no lie, no waiting. There was no lie, no waiting. When I say it came together in less than 30 minutes and it's already a done deal, message less than 30 minutes, y'all. So if you're interested in becoming a Touche Cosmetics, or well, let me rebrand it. A Spirit and Glam by Touche Cosmetic or Touche Germain. Can you tell that it just happened this morning? Can you tell? Some stuff will come through. Come on, Tower X. I don't really promote alcohol, but shout out because it was a big X marks the spot. That's what I heard. That's how you know there's something, because I ain't even got my mind wrapped all the way around it. But what I do have is already have the emails, have everything set up, know exactly how it's going to run. Everything, y'all, it literally just showed up. Spirit and Glam Cosmetics and Apparel by Touche Germain has an ambassador program. If you are interested, please send me an email so we can get you signed up as a Spirit and Glam ambassador. Okay. And why? Remember, y'all, I have 8/8 coming up, right? Next year, I have the BYOB Bring Your Own Business Expo. That's happening on 8/8. Baby, Jamila, let me just tell you, we already had you on the radar, honey one, and we already had you on the radar. We just had to get ready for the live. So you in there, okay? So y'all know, as one of the things that I've asked the Lord for, man, this is so deep. Okay, we're gonna get to the cards, but y'all stay tracking with me. Like the live, share the love. So check this out. In conversation yesterday, I'm gonna try to get it all out. I'm gonna try, Lord. Give me the words to say, my God in heaven. One of the things since the time that I started doing this work, even though in the beginning I wasn't doing this work for the Lord, let me be very clear. In the beginning, I wasn't doing this work for the Lord, I was doing it for myself. One of the things that even when I was doing it for myself, I've always wanted to help people do is break a poverty mindset and become free. Okay. And become free. And so, come on, Brittany. Come on, Brittany Peters. I would love to have y'all as ambassadors. Like, y'all don't make me start crying because y'all know I will start crying, right? Um, so one of my things has always been, even though I wasn't on, it's always been service, but it was more focused on me than focused on trying to help other people. Does that make sense? Like I was helping people, but the helping the people wasn't the focus. The helping me was the focus. And so one of the things that I've always wanted to do is have the Lord help me to help other people become free, for us to not be in poverty, to break these poverty mindsets, to help people create income for themselves. And so in doing that, I have always tried to like just the different things that I do, y'all. I try to share because I want you to have a mindset of creating multiple streams of income. Can we drop that in the chat first? Can we just say I want multiple streams? I want multiple streams. We unusual business. We can't have just one thing. You can't have just one thing and think that that's going to be the only thing that you do. One of my goals is to help people start to have a more abundant mindset. And I want multiple streams. So in doing that, I don't care what business you have, your business, your service, your product, it has to be able to help other people. Okay. Um, so with that being said, for those of you, and I'm going to figure this out how to do it, but when I tell y'all this just happened today, I will be emailing y'all. I will be responding to y'all and getting y'all's information, getting your email so that we can get you on the list to be a brand ambassador for Spirit and Glam. Okay. So thank y'all for that. So we will follow up with you to let you, to get you the information about becoming an ambassador. So this morning, as I was talking to the Lord, I say, Lord, how can this help other people? Now, mind y'all, it's a lot of stuff I don't know. Come on, God. It's a lot of stuff that I still don't know. I'm still learning. And so, but when the Lord, I heard this morning, unusual business, I said, okay, you got to be willing. Remember, we've been talking about the Lord pushed me. He pushed me to come out of my comfort zone, TikTok, and now I am here on Instagram and on my other platforms and doing things. It's like you got to get out. Hey, shout out Simone Biles' message. You have got to get out of the mindset of only doing things one way. You have got to be willing to take a risk. This morning, again, I have a witness. I was like, I got to do this. I got to get this. I know I need to do this, but I had to make a decision. Was I going to make an investment to purchase something for the Celestial Shine lip glosses, and I ain't really got the money to do it. Do you understand? I won't, because some of you don't know this, but y'all, if you have been with me, then you know my story is very transparent. You know what my circumstance is. You know that I'm in a stage of rebuilding my life. So when I make an investment in my business, sometimes it's taking away a meal for me. Sometimes it's taking away gas money for me. And so, what the Lord has shown me is I'm not gonna play small or be scared to grow this business, to grow the vision, to grow what I know that the Lord has told me to do. So you're gonna have to do some unusual things, message. You're gonna have to do some unusual things because we want unusual results. Does anybody want unusual results? Is anybody wanting the Lord to do something? I'm saying unusual, but I'm also saying supernatural. Mimi, you should have just gotten an email for the brand ambassador for the Spirit and Glam ambassador program. Um, is anyone asking the Lord to do something unusual in your life? Well, God said in order for him to do something unusual, we got to do something unusual. We got to step out on faith and believe that he's going to make sure that it's done. I hope so. Like I said, it wasn't a scripture that he gave me this morning, but God is like, y'all, we got to make this happen. And I feel in my whole spirituals that something unusual is getting ready to happen in your life. Something that you can't explain simply because you're willing to make the investment, simply because you're willing to do something different for yourself, simply because you're willing to put yourself out there. Whatever God is, whatever you said, give me something, Lord. Give me something. Give me something. Can I tell you how now, speaking of this program, right? Because Mimi just said, Jamila, she's checking in on the YT side of the street. She said she to sign her up. But do you know that she's also a beginning entrepreneur? And I'm not nearly where I'm going, and she may be a couple steps behind me. But guess what I'm finna do? I'm getting ready to be a brand ambassador for her. How you say that, Touche? Because she's in the process right now of making earrings for me that I'm going to be wearing so that I can support and I can say, hey, y'all, go and get these earrings from Mimi's Design. Do you understand that those are the kind of seeds that you want to plant? Those are the kinds of people, these are the kind of blessings, because the people, the relationships, the connections are the blessings. It's not all about the money, y'all. It's about us being willing to help each other and support each other and grow each other and grow with each other. Sometimes that's the bigger blessing. For if you don't, whether you know this or not, unusual business, one of the things that you're going to have to do as a person, if you're in business, and even if you're not, even if this is just everyday relationships, you're going to have to cultivate relationships. You are not going to be successful without cultivating and knowing how to cultivate relationships, knowing how to get along with people. You're not going to get along with everybody. Let me say it one more time. You're not going to get along with everybody. You're not going to get along with everybody. Everybody is not going to support your vision, but that's okay because God going to send strangers. He's going to send the people who will support you. Don't go thinking that your family gonna be your ambassadors. Probably not. My children would, and I know that my children would, but that's as far as I would go. My son ain't gonna, my son, I'm working on making something specifically for the men. Okay. But start utilizing, and I heard this in a message this morning. Shout out Dr. Miles Monroe. I tell y'all, this man is like on my right shoulder giving me information. Giving me, like, for real, y'all. The Lord, you can think what you want to think, but if you think that it ain't angels up in heaven that's working with you, Message. Thank you, sir. Love you with my whole heartness. Come on, Spirit Nim. People think you be making it up. You can't make it up. There are certain teachers that, come on, God, look, I just got to chill. There are certain teachers that will come into your life, and especially if they in the spirituals, okay, how do I say that? Because he's giving me this to say. Let me tell you this right now. Do you believe that people in the spirituals are encouraging you to continue their work? Because I do. Your ancestors, them, your spirit names, encouraging you to continue the work that they weren't able to do. Y'all go get y'all some lip gloss. Y'all see that? Y'all see them lips popping? Okay, I'm back. I believe that this man was very specifically sent into my life to teach me, but him also being in spirit. I feel like they're not, how do I say that? Everybody can't continue his work. Everybody don't have that calling. Everybody does not have the understanding of it. There's something that you're carrying on. It's like a mantle message. It's like a mantle, right? And that's why everybody can't do what it is that God is calling you to do. Okay. That's why everybody can't do it. I hadn't seen, we finna get some cards. We finna see, because there's some seeds that are going to be planted today in your life and mine. For what you get in this next level. Unusual business. Let's see what we got. Like the live, share the love. John 10:10. Excuse me, at the bottom of the deck says the thief comes only to steal and kill and destroy. I have come that they may have life more abundantly. Let's see what else, y'all. Y'all like the live, share love. Everyone don't have the heart space continue, take great. Yeah, it does. It does. Thank you, dearest one. Nothing can stop us. We on the way up. Let's see what we got, y'all. I am so excited, and I'm gonna say thank y'all right now for those of you who are signing up for the Spirit and Glam Ambassador Program. I'm so grateful for y'all. You can send me an email if you're interested. Let me drop my email in the chat real quick. I can do that because I don't. It's touche by touche at gmail.com. There's my email. And you can, I think I spelled it right. Let me make sure y'all know. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Touche by touche. Okay, let me add this, because you can do this over here on this side of the street. In real life tarot, touche by touche at gmail.com. So send me an email. There you go. Send me an email so that we can get you signed up and you can start today. And what's crazy, y'all, like I order supplies for everything, and I can send you out samples as well so that you can have samples to give out. So I can email you samples of the gloss, of the lip, of the, I can tell y'all, can I talk about the name of it? Not pest control. Shout out Orkin. Some I ought to be. I don't want to be. I want to be a brand ambassador for some other folks, but I don't think I won't. I don't think I'm gonna think I'm a. I don't want Orkin them. But shout out to y'all. Okay, I'm back. Deuteronomy 8:18. But remember the Lord your God, for it is He who gives you the ability to produce wealth, and so it confirms His covenant which He swore to your ancestors, as it is today. I need somebody to understand. Wasn't I just talking about like carrying on the mantle, carrying on the work? continuing to move this. Some of you, you're picking up a mantle that belonged to someone in your family, the work that they weren't able to complete. You're the one who's getting ready to advance it and move it forward, okay? You're the one who's getting ready to advance it and bring more life into it or bring it back to life. So just know that the Lord is giving. Didn't I just say, Lord, give me something? Come on, legends. Some of you are getting ready, like this is what you were meant to do. This is your purpose. It's your destiny. It's part of what you were born to do. Okay. So shout out to y'all. Thank y'all so much for becoming Spirit and Glam ambassadors. I'm so grateful. Unusual business, y'all. The Lord is requiring us to do unusual things. How y'all meant that in y'all whole spirituals. Look, y'all, how do you manifest? How do you manifest? How do you bring the things into fruition that God has asked you to do? Speak those things that are not as if they are. That literally is the first thing. Is anybody speaking something into existence today? Is anyone praying and saying, you realize that when you pray, this is one of the part of the importance of prayer, y'all, is speaking those things that are not as if and until, because I always say and until they are. Speak those things that are not as if and until they are. Money rituals, visualization, act as if. What do I mean by money rituals? You ever saw yourself being rich? If you over here on this side of the street, y'all know we work with ancestor money. Let me say it right now. I don't care what you call yourself, don't come over here with no religiosity in your spirituals, because we not on that. Why do we use ancestor money? This is your spirit notes, right? I have a link in my link tree. If you don't know what it is, you can go to my Amazon page and you can order some. Can I ask anybody this? Be honest. Cherie, man, there were so many people. I know Cherie said she wanted to be an ambassador. Let's see who else was over here. Brittany Peters, Sandy. Oh, okay. Sandy said she missed it. Sandy, Brittany, Jamila, Cherie, and I think that's it. I don't think I missed one. Good morning, Chris Curls. Good morning, Hannah One. I got something coming for you. Thank you so much for your purchase. Thank you for ordering. I'm actually I have to order some more supplies in order to send out your products. And so I'm waiting on supplies, but I'll be having something in the mail to you really soon. So back to the money rituals. What do I say a money ritual is? Have you ever held $300,000 in your hand? Has anybody in here actually held like this $300, 300,000, not 300, not 3,000, $300,000 in your hand? If you have, drop it in. Say me, because I'm not on that list. I wasn't. Well, I'll say I am now, but I wasn't then. I wasn't on that list of holding $300,000 in my hand. So what do I do? So whatever, and if you've been in TU or if you've been in JTA, which are groups that I've done, the first time that I ever held $300,000 in my hand was when I started working with ancestor money. Most people can't imagine being rich because they don't know anybody wealthy. Most people, it's hard for you to visualize money in your bank account, because you've never seen that much money. Good morning, Jay Causey. Good morning. We sent you an email. Make sure you check your email, okay? We sent you an email about the Spirit and Glam Ambassador Program. Most people can't imagine being wealthy or being a millionaire because you don't know anyone who's a millionaire, nor have you ever seen that much money in your life. This is why a lot of times the affirmations don't work. You telling yourself over and over and over and over and over that you're rich, but you don't seem to be rich because you can't make your mind believe it, because you have never held that much money in your hand. You have never experienced that type of wealth and abundance. For me, I had never even been around wealthy people. So it's hard for you to program your mind to tell yourself that you're wealthy beyond measure if you ain't never even held wealth in your hands. If you have never held money in your hands, then how you gonna trick your brain into telling? Because everything's about reprogramming, right? A money mindset. Everything, come on, yes, everything is about reprogramming your mind to tell yourself that you're not broke, you're not poor, you're not struggling, you have more than enough, you have abundance, you have wealth. But if you ain't never held that much wealth in your hand, how you gonna make yourself believe it? Well, here's Touche Jermaine, and what do? I say, hey, y'all go order this ancestor money, and I need you to treat it like real money. I need you to, because what did we do? We did a whole exercise on this, y'all, like true story. And no, I'm not doing this anymore. But if you're in TU, then we did this. You literally have it, and you just try to spend $5,000 a day. You spend on anything you want. You spend $5,000 a day, right? Because we're not chasing money. We already got it. So you order. So how did I start this off? And I don't even know why this is coming up, because I'm planting a seed of abundance in somebody's mind today. We're not broke, y'all. We just don't know how to access the wealth. We don't know how to access the kingdom wealth, the kingdom money, the spiritual abundance bank. I don't care what you want to call it. So we are in a process of learning how to access those things. We're praying, Lord, give me something. Okay, well, somebody on here is praying for money. So how do you start believing that you have money? Go do a deal with Amazon. Yes, start calling it, speaking those things that are not as if and until they are. So you're going to go do a deal with Amazon. And when you do this deal with Amazon, it's going to pocket you $321,000. If I could reach my ancestor money, I would show it to y'all. You do a deal. You start teaching yourself you start reprogramming yourself with ways that you're already wealthy. Does that make sense? So if you've never held it, if you've never seen it, if you don't know what it looks like, it's hard for you to tell yourself that I'm in charge of it. I have it. I don't have any shortage, right? Because most of us, if you don't experience it, it's hard to make yourself believe. So start doing things like that. Start telling yourself, people, well, I got checks in my bank account right now, y'all. But it's not, it's about knowing that I have everything that I need. It's already provided. Now we're just learning how to access it. Man, I just had deja vu again. Like, y'all, I just had deja vu down to this Orkin truck that's sitting beside me. I ain't lying. To this pine tree in front of me, to this Orkin truck that's sitting next to me. Crazy. Okay, I'm back. Let me make sure I didn't miss something. I don't think so. Did I? No, I don't think I did. Okay, I'm back. Listen. So we're gonna start reprogramming ourselves to start. I'm talking about it. I've been having a lot of it. But it starts with first your relationship with God. You know this. I guess I should say that first, because first thing people come over here and say, oh, she teaching you to chase the money. No, I'm not. I'm not finna do that. The money comes as a result of the relationship with God. What you say, Touche, the money, the resources, the ideas, the wealth, the wisdom comes as a result of your relationship with God. Y'all know that I don't do anything that God's not in, and I'm not going to speak anything that God doesn't give me to say. And so if you don't have your relationship with God, then you're never going, and I can say this confidently, you'll never have access to wealth. You'll have access to wicked wealth, maybe unsustainable wealth, but we want the wealth that's gonna last. Drop that in the chat. My wealth is gonna last. This is gonna last. It's got to last. Okay. So what we're doing, y'all, whatever the ideas are, whatever the Lord is giving us in this season, is so that we can have sustainable wealth, sustainable resources, sustainable income, things that are going to start producing money for us while we sleep. That's the goal, y'all. We want to make money while we sleep. Hey, dearest one, we want to make money while we sleep. We need to get in a mindset of we have more than enough. So I'm always going to talk about these things because we got to have it. And my wealth is going to last. What you're doing is going to last. What you're doing is going to leave an impact. It's going to be generational. Generational does not mean just for you and the people in your family. Generational means that it's things that is going to help other people, other generations outside of your bloodline, outside of just you. That's the kind of mindset that you want to begin to cultivate, and believing that God is trying to give you something that's going to help millions and billions of people long after you're gone. Okay. Watch your budget, emotional spending, financial freedom, spend a little, save a little, millionaire mindset. And I'm telling you right now, somebody finna get a yes. I don't know. When we talking about, didn't y'all say something about investment? There's an investment opportunity. Either you're going to invest in it or someone's going to invest in you. I want you to receive that. Drop that in the chat. I'm a good investment. I'm a great investment. Don't even call yourself good. I'm an excellent investment. But you have to believe in your investment first. You have to believe in what you're doing first. You have to believe in your vision first before anyone else will believe in it. Hey, dearest one, you got to believe in it. I kid you not, the moment that you truly begin to believe in what you're doing, you're going to see things start to open for you. You're going to see things begin flourishing for you. One of the things that I know for a fact, y'all, this is a truestory.com. This is why I can be so grateful today and every day. God pays for what God orders. God pays for what God orders. If there's something that you're doing, because can I just tell y'all message? Can I just tell y'all, oh, y'all, drop a Fab Over 40 vote for me. Shout out Fab Over 40. I have not, but I'm doing it now. Come on, God. Y'all, I didn't have the money to start Spirit and Glam Cosmetics. I didn't have the money for it. And so I said, why does this one eyelash keep wanting to do whatever it want to do? I sure will. I'll put some glue on right. I'm back. Message. So the day I told the Lord, I said, well, Lord, if you want me to do this, then you're going to have to bring. That's why I know it's what's coming. That's why I know it's what's coming. Okay, I'm back. Let me just take a moment and speak some things that are not as if and until they are. This is how stuff be manifesting in real life. I don't know how, Lord, and I don't know when, but I know that if it's your will, you will have your way. This is the second day in a row I didn't had. I want everybody to just stop. Just stop. I'm about to get my lash glue because my lashes my lash ain't doing what it's doing. I just want you to stop and right now just say thank you, Lord. Just say thank you, Lord. Just say thank you, Lord. I don't know what you're praying for. Just say thank you, Lord. That's it. Okay, I'm back. Thank you, Lord. I receive it. I didn't have the money. And for those of you who don't know this story, I have had to create everything, but for me, there's been a cost for everything. If I invest in one thing, like I said, y'all, it's taking something else away. But I believe in the way that I believe in God, the way that my faith is set up, y'all. And this is how I need you to be. The way that I believe in God and the way I know God believes in me and the faith that I have in myself and the belief in myself, I refuse to fail. So this is why I absolutely know that what I'm doing is what I'm supposed to be doing. Because when I said, Lord, if you want me to do it, then you're going to have to supply it because I don't have the resources. And he said, it ain't even your resources you got to use. And so as soon as he said that, he ended up blessing me so that I was able to buy the first things to start making eyeshadow. Because y'all know that's the first product. That was my flagship product, right? The eye pop eyeshadows. And so with that being my first product, he gave me everything that I needed so that I could start creating the eye pop eyeshadows. And so then when I was like, okay, Lord, I got the eyeshadow, what's next? I was like, Lord, I ain't got the money for it, but I know I'm supposed to be making lip gloss. And guess what he did? He blessed me to be able to receive what I needed to receive in order to start making the Celestial Shine lip glosses. I'm like, okay, Lord, so I made lip gloss. So then I'm like, Lord, this me right now. Lord, I ain't got the resources to start. I was like, I ain't got the resources to start making the lip balm, the lip moisturizer that I'm working on. That's actually getting ready to come out for pre-order probably next week, y'all, because I know that that's the next thing. And I showed it to y'all yesterday. And I say, Lord, I ain't got everything I need for it. And then no sooner than I said it, he blessed me enough to be able to buy the things that I needed so that I can get the lip moisturizer together. I'm like, okay, Lord. And so I need you to understand that if the Lord is giving you the idea, he needs you to take the action after he gives you the seed, after he gives you the idea, after he gives you the wisdom. You got to go and create the wealth. Does that make sense? I don't mean wealth as in money. I mean wealth as in go and do some unusual business. Go do something with the idea that he's given you. Go do something with the blessing that he's given you. Go do something with it. Okay, you're gonna have to do something with it. I hope that made sense. Y'all, I'll take it off. I ain't gonna take it off because my eyeshadow cute. Just saying. But I was finna take this whole method. Don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at me. Child, I'm finna pull this whole eyelash off. It was gonna be a whole message with no lash. Anyway, I'm back. Do something with the wealth, okay? Somebody's getting ready to get a yes. I don't know. I feel like someone's getting ready to take a bet on you. I want you to be in that mindset. I want you to be in that energy. I did not say you bet you y'all. Let me just pull these 3 cards. This is so good. Didn't I just told y'all it's so disrespectful, girl? You seen that? It's so disrespectful. It is, but it's gonna put some respect on my eye pop. It gonna get some respect. Okay, I'm back. Let me just show y'all. Then I just tell y'all that Dr. Monroe is up in the spirituals, helping me and teaching me and motivating me and inspiring me. And I didn't even know who he was up until a couple weeks ago, y'all. But I wake up every morning with him. I go to sleep every morning with him. I don't even listen to nothing else. All the time, all I'm listening to is I'm talking about. You see this lash cock like a pistol. Y'all would think. Y'all think y'all got jokes, huh? Watch this. Let me show y'all. I don't give it. I was finna cuss a word. Watch this. What y'all ain't finna do is talk about y'all. Who be on the lot? Wait a minute. Hold on. First of all, y'all know I can't see, right? Yeah, I'm doing it on the live. When I was supposed to stop the live? I don't care. Where my glasses at? Y'all don't talk about me. Y'all was finna talk about me, wouldn't it? My eyes got to pop. Don't do that. Y'all know I can't even see I got my wait a minute, that ain't gonna work. Y'all thought I wasn't gonna do it on the show. Y'all don't know me do it. Y'all know who I'm in. Child, I don't care nothing about it. What I'm gonna stop the show? Child, because it will get on my nervous system. I did and meant it in my whole spit. Hold on, I'm coming back. Wait a minute. I'm focused. Let me get my child. I can't focus with this lash all in disarray. Hold on. It was just a little quick lash tutorial. Just let's see if I can get it in order. I meant it in my whole spirituals. I'm focused, but that lash was not lashing, and it was disturbing my whole nervous system. Okay, I'm back listening. Child, you seen that it just was sticking up, and it was just stressing me out. Okay, that's good enough for now. I'm back. True story. Heavenly help. So I didn't know about Dr. Monroe until a couple of weeks ago, but I absolutely believe that the Lord will give his earthly and his heavenly angels, and he will put them in place so that you have the help that you need in order to be successful in life, right? It did. Your ancestors are working behind the scenes. Ask and you shall receive, creating and aligning divine connections and spiritual support. I can't make it up, y'all. You're going to get the help that you need. You're going to get the help that you need on earth and in heaven. You're going to get the help that you need from your spirit NIMs that are going to help you to become successful in this season with whatever your assignment is, because you're going to need the help. You're going to need the help because many of us are stepping into new beginnings that we don't exactly know what we're doing, but you're going to receive the information and the wisdom, the knowledge, the guidance, the assistance, the support. Things are going to, remember, y'all, we're in a season of on earth as it is in heaven. So the things that are happening for you on earth, you're unlocking things on earth that are trying to be released to you from heaven. Does that make sense? Come on, God, things are being released to us, because I'm going to include myself because I receive every part of it. Things are being released to us that have been held up. Things are being released to us that we haven't had access to. And whatever it is that has been, remember, it's about unlocking whatever you bind on earth, you bind in heaven as well. So many of us, things have been bound, but the Lord is now giving us the key to unlock things on earth because it's been stored up for us in heaven. Does that make sense? Okay, does it make sense? I know it, child. I know it, but it was messing with me. So, but I thank y'all. Look, it's all jokes, it's all love, right? So this includes help. This includes your angels, your prayers. You do realize that your prayers are what dispatch your angels. You do realize that when you start praying, they start moving. When you start telling them, I need help, I need this, I need some help, they go right up there to Padre God and be like, hey, daddy, Touche needs some help. Hey, daddy, Shay got this going on. She done prayed about this. Like, that's what is going to unlock the blessings for you, y'all. This is the importance of prayer. I kid you not. In the last week, I have a prayer that I know is so powerful, y'all, that I say twice a day. Twice a day, y'all, twice a day. I'm saying this prayer. And literally from that time until now I have a Spirit and Glam ambassador program. Now I have people that will be able to help me to put the word out and help me to bring my vision into existence. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. I need you to know that you got some help. And the Lord is trying to send your help. He's trying to send the people, the resources, the connections, whatever it is that you are praying for. Because what we gonna do, we gonna start unlocking some stuff, y'all. We gonna start unlocking some help. We gonna start unlocking some resources. We gonna start unlocking some ideas. We're gonna allow ourselves to plant these ideas, these seeds in the soil of God. Come on, soil of God, we receive it. Now, what's up under that? My pawpaw. Divine intervention, destiny helpers. I told y'all this the other day. There's some unexpected help coming from somebody. Didn't I just say somebody finna get an investment? Come on, Lord. This is one of those things that the Lord is finna. That's come on, God, thank you. That's the unusual that we were just getting ready to that we were talking about. There's something that's going to show up in your life that there's going to be no explanation for. And it's simply it's as a result of your obedience, it's as a result of your commitment, it's as a result of you being willing, thank you, Sandy, to be a student and learn what you don't know. Because if you still walking around thinking that you know everything, you're not going to get everything that God has for you, because we really don't know. We really don't know everything that God wants to do in our life. So the Lord is getting ready. The more that you pray, the more that you do something with the stuff that the Lord is giving you, the more you plant, the more you sow, the more that you're going to reap, right? So what's happening is we're learning, y'all. We are learning how to unlock the things in heaven, the things that have been stored up for us. If you read the Bible, I'm not religious, and y'all know that, and I don't claim no religion or no religiosity, but I know the kingdom. I know the kingdom when I see it. I know truth when I hear it, because I know when you ever had, come on, God, those things that just resonate in your spirituals, and you don't even know why you know it's true, but you just know it to be true. And this is one of those things that if this is your message, you're going to know it to be true, because you know that things have been locked up for you. And there's some divine intervention that's coming in that's going to help you get unlocked. Drop that in the chat. I'm unlocked. I'm unlocked. There's some things that are getting ready to come in that are going to unlock some doors that you weren't ready for those doors, but now that you're ready, some things are getting ready to be unlocked for you. Okay. Unexpected resources, manna from heaven, lucky break, and heavenly help. This is another confirmation. You got help. Okay. You've got help. God will give us strategy if we're willing to tap in with him. There, he will. He will give you the strategy when you're ready for it. Again, remember, I just told y'all, the Lord, this is not, the Lord gave me the ambassador seed several months ago, but I wasn't ready for it at the time, right? But now that I'm ready to start having ambassadors, now, come on, Royal Lines, kids out there, go to Crown. Once you're ready for the next piece of your strategy, your blueprint, once you're ready for the next piece of instruction, that's when you're going to get it. Not before, because if you're not ready, you're not going to be ready for it. But once you're ready for it, the Lord will say, okay, now it's time. Now you're ready. And that's when the next thing is going to come in. But the meek will inherit the land and enjoy peace and prosperity. Telling y'all, what else, Lord? Somebody finna get an unexpected yes, some unexpected help. This could be with whatever this is, this light bulb, I don't know. And for some of you, maybe it's just a light bulb going off. Maybe, and sometimes that's what it takes. Sometimes there'll be something that you hear that literally will just unlock your ideas, or unlock your creativity, unlock or release the fear that maybe you've been holding on to. I don't know, but I feel this in my spirituals for somebody, that this is your message, and you finna move forward, because now you're starting to understand that you could be in your own way. Better together, and I'm out. So let's see what else, y'all. I don't even feel like we need to clarify this today. There's really no clarification needed. Some of you, it's like you're gonna have to start. Maybe you've been doubting yourself. Me, I receive it. Like, because the first thing I did, I was like, man, I'm scared. And the Lord said, if you living in the kingdom, you can't be scared, because you know that the Lord is going to he's going to supply everything that's needed in order for you to make what it is that he's blessing you to do. Come on, wealth beyond measure. Come on, Luke 6:38. He's going to give you everything that you need. He's paying for it. This ain't God picking up the tab. Drop that in the chat. God got the tab. God's got the tab. You ain't got to worry about where the resources for it's going to come from, because God pays for what God orders. Like the card you sent me with my lip glosses, I have the key. You better say it. I hope you love them, honey bunny. If y'all ordered last week, everybody hopefully has received their glosses at this point. I'm doing new packaging. The glosses are going to be packaged the same for right now, but like I'm going to be doing new packaging, y'all. It's just a lot of stuff that's coming. So just get ready. Just get ready. It's only the beginning. My spiritual abundance bank is unlimited. This is what you got to know. This is what you got to know. God's got the tab. He's picking up the tab. God got it. God got it. He's got it. So and let me be very clear about this. That don't mean to go and spend every dime you got. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is that you can invest a piece at a time. What do I mean by that? Let me show y'all the difference. Because I'll be able to show y'all something different by Monday. So when I first started doing this, right? When I first started Spirit and Glam Cosmetics, these are the containers. If you've ordered any samples from me, then you know that these are the containers that I've been sending my samples in. Lip gloss as well, right? These are the sample containers for eyeshadow. These have been the sample containers for the lip gloss. Hey fam, love you, honey. These have been my sample containers for everything. Do y'all know what I told the Lord? I say, Lord, it's now or never. It's now or never. And so now I'm currently waiting on, and this is the lip balm, by the way. And I think we ended up going, this is called Galactic Bronze. But I told the Lord, I say, well, as you advance and as you just begin to grow and use yourself in this example, I only have a few of these left, these containers. So what did I do? I told the Lord, I believe in my vision for Spirit and Glam Cosmetics so much that I'm willing to trust God is going to make sure that I'm going to do this correctly, that I have everything that I need. So this packaging is completely going away. I'm literally the lip gloss. I ordered lip gloss samplers. I ordered new containers, upgraded the containers to put my samples in, as well as to put these new bombs in. Like, y'all, message. I said, I want, when I send my stuff to you, I want it to look good. I want it to represent me. I want it to come on, God, I gotta chill. I want it to represent the kingdom. I want, when you order something, and I'm not gonna show y'all the address. When you order something, it's gonna come like this. And I say, Lord, I want people to experience the kingdom when they order a product from me, because I really do bless this, y'all. I really put a blessing on every single thing that I do. I pray over it, and I pray that it brings you a touch of the kingdom every time you put some gloss on, some eyeshadow on, some lip balm on, everything, and the things that are to come. Why? Because this is a kingdom business, which means it's ordered by God. So anything that you do needs to represent God. And even though I had to start with this, y'all, this was just the beginning. This was the seed. This is what the Lord allowed me to do at that time. But now he said, you can upgrade. And did I take a gamble to do it? Yeah, but I believe in God. I believe in God so much that I know that if he's asking, if he's giving me this idea, then he's going to make sure I have everything I need to. God's got the tab. Telling y'all, I can't make it make sense to people. I can't make people understand that that I believe in God so much, and I believe in us becoming free so much, and I believe in trying to help entrepreneurs as I'm even on my own entrepreneurial journey so much. That's why I share so much. That's why I tell y'all about these different steps. That's why I'm showing, the Lord has me showing you the journey. It's not me becoming successful or going to be successful, then coming back to tell you about it. He's using me to show you in real life the process of building businesses, the process of rebranding, the process of being an entrepreneur. He's showing you the mindset. He's showing you the faith that it takes. He's showing you the failures. He's showing you the wins. The Lord is not allowing me to not show y'all what's happening. Most people are going to charge you for most of the things that I'm showing you, and I'm nowhere near where God is taking me. Does that mean, do y'all understand that the Lord has literally allowed my entire life to be transparent so that I can show you going from the pit to the palace, not reading about it in a book, not going and looking at a video after the fact. No, the Lord is allowing me to be a witness, iPop word of the week, to show you how he will take you from the pit to the palace. It's a true story. We read this in the Bible. This is why I tell y'all, I feel like I be walking out the word, y'all, because I'm so closely aligned. Do y'all know that I'm expecting a sevenfold blessing? Drop that in the chat. I expect it. I'm expecting a sevenfold blessing. I'm expecting a thousandfold blessing. You know why? Because we in the book of Job. And Job went through some trials and tribulations, and he had to go through some experiences. He had to go through some things, and it wasn't the best things to go through. He had to go all the way down to the bottom, zero, nothing. I've never thought about this. Thank you, Lord, but I'm receiving this right now. If you think about it, Job was another example of the Lord taking somebody after you done lost everything and another person rebuilding them from the ground up. I resonate with Job. Whichever one you want to get, honey, you want me to show you some of them. Whichever one you want to get, I'll send you some samples of the other ones as well. Why? Because I want people to experience the kingdom in every gloss that you put on. I really feel like, y'all, and this is me just thinking this and receiving this revelation right now. The trials of Job are setting you up to understand being rebuilt, being reborn. I expect a blessing because I know what my trials and my tribulations have been. I expect it, not because I'm good, but because God is good. I hope that made sense to somebody. I have everything I need to create wealth. You got to know that you have everything that you need. You already have it. Sometimes it's just got to be unlocked. Sometimes it's hidden behind your fear. Sometimes it's hidden behind a lack of confidence. Sometimes it's hidden behind doubt. What's hiding behind? What is your wealth hiding behind? What are your blessings hiding behind? If you move it, if you allow the Lord to just move it out the way, how are you going to spring forth and come forward and build and grow? Remember, and it's crazy, I talked to y'all yesterday about the seed and how you can use it about seeing the orchard. Come on, God, stay tracking with me. Yesterday I talked about the seed. Shout out Dr. Monroe. He held a seed, but he said, don't see the seed, see the orchard. I kid y'all not, yesterday on Instagram, I saw the video of this, and I've seen it before, but I didn't really think about it at the time, and I saved it. So I don't know if I don't even know if I can get to it because I saved it like on my Instagram stuff. But there was a man, and it's like this little animated thing, and he planted a tree, and he prayed, and the tree sprouted, and then he prayed some more, and the tree bloomed. And then all of a sudden, everything got swept away. The whole tree was gone. And so now he's crying, and he's just like, oh my gosh, like I can't believe it. And then all of a sudden he looked around, and y'all, so many trees sprouted up around him as a result of everything being taken away from that one seed. We not focused on the seed, we focused on the orchard. Okay. I have unlimited wealth and unlimited resources, but you got to understand that first. You have to develop this mindset in order to really start to experience that. Luke 6:38 says, give, and it will be given to you, a good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. Buy three, get one free. I just heard that in my spirituals. If you buy three, you get one free. And running over will be poured into your lap. Thank you, dearest one. Yes, all of the glosses. Look, Sandy just said, I love it. So buttery, soft, and smooth on my lips with a slight hue of color. And I can add, because my glosses, y'all, my glosses and my eyeshadows are vegan. And I'm not vegan. What? I'm not vegan. Come on, Deuteronomy 28:12. Y'all, I'm telling you, it's happening. But eyeshadows and my glosses are vegan. I use all vegan products for the shadows and the glosses. The lip balm is not vegan, so just be aware of that. But the gloss and the eyeshadow are vegan. Okay. Deuteronomy 28:12. The Lord will open the heaven. I'm done. That's it. Let me put the cards up because I'm done. That's all I got. This is the last card, and I know it. The Lord will open the heavens, the storehouse of his bounty, to send rain on your land in season, and to bless all the work of your hands. And to bless all the work of your hands. I'm telling you right now, rain on me, Lord. I receive it. I receive it. Unusual business. as much when I as much as I be like, Lord, I don't know, I don't know what to do, Lord. Is this a good idea, Lord? I don't know if I'm doing it right, Lord. Do you think I just have to take a leap of faith sometimes and just do it and just see what's gonna happen. I just do it and see what's gonna happen. Trust and do it. Trust, do it, and then watch what happens. I don't have a favorite, but it just depends on what your preference is. I love all of them, so I'm not the person because I'll tell you about all of them. Just say it. Of course, I'm gonna tell you about all of them. I don't have a preference. I like all of them equally. Um, they have a what they have a slight, very slight hint of color. So if you, I literally just opened it and tried the purple one. I got 4 different ones and samples of the others. Yes, I sent Sandy, I sent her because she bought 3. And so I gave her 1 free. Plus, I sent samples of all of the other ones as well. So if you buy 3, you get 1 free. And I will give you some samples of the other because I only have 6. I think I have 6 of them. So if you buy 3, you get 1 free. And then I'll sample you the other 2 that you didn't purchase. Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, that's how that goes. And she didn't know that, but she bought 3 of the glosses. And so I was like, well, let me send her 4 and send her samples of the other ones so that she can experience all of them. Because why? Because I want you to experience the kingdom. I want you to experience this buttery soft gloss. Okay. So because I really enjoy making it. So thank you again for your purchase. But you gotta we I just want you to leave here today, y'all. I want you to leave encouraged, and I want you to leave here and just know that whatever it is, you can do it. And sometimes you got to just do it. You got to do it scared. You got to do it when you don't know. You got to do it. Um, you got to do it when you don't completely understand. You got to do it and just trust God and just trust that he's got your back. Like he's got your back. And I'm not here to tell anybody that it's the easiest thing to do. I'm here to tell you that, listen, like, I kid you not, if you just take the leap of faith, God is going to do the rest. He is going to do the rest. I literally, y'all, I said when I ordered this stuff, I just said this today. This how committed I am to Spirit and Glam Cosmetics. This weekend, I'm going to get dressed. And normally I don't do anything on the weekend. I'm going to get dressed and I'm going to go stand outside of Walmart and pass out samples. Do you understand? Like, I'm so committed to putting a touch of the kingdom everywhere. 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 Thank you, dearest one. Thank you. Whichever cards resonate in your spirituals, please, thank you. I appreciate that. I want to send a shout out real quick. I want to say this. Shout out to Jay Causey. Um, man, he did such an amazing video. And one of the things, like Jay Causey, I know I talk about him all the time. He's at work, so I know he ain't really seeing this part, but he'll see it on the replay if he's able to watch it. He, y'all, everything that I have, he has purchased something. He's got a spirit nim. He's got the Come On Spirit hood tee. He's got oracle cards. He's got tarot cards. He's got script angel numbers. I think he has like 3 or 4 of my decks, y'all, and I have 10. Okay. He has like 3 or 4 of the decks that I have. He's gotten the gloss. He found somebody to give eyeshadow to, y'all. Like, he found somebody to give eyeshadow to. There's not, and these are the kind of, I'm talking about A1 since day one. Them and some of y'all talking about ride or die, y'all. I was just so, y'all know I'm a big old baby, so I start crying. So shout out to Jay Causey. I am so grateful for you, honey bunny. I love you with my whole heart. Another person, Chris Curls, Sandy, like so many of y'all. Chris Curls, anytime I've done something, she has purchased from me. It's Sandy. Sandy's the only person. She didn't pre-order stuff that ain't even coming out till January, y'all. I don't even have my affirmation deck. It's listed. It's on pre-order. The Prosperity Pathway Planner is on pre-order. And Sandy's purchased stuff that's not even coming out till next year. Like, when I tell you, come on, 1211, when I tell you that the Lord will do what is necessary, he will make sure, if it's his idea, he's going to make sure that it happens. He's just gonna make sure it happens. And so I wanted to just say, once again, y'all know the way my gratitude is set up. Thank y'all so very, 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 very much. I am so grateful for y'all believing in my vision, for believing, like, anytime I do something, there are people who, no matter what it is, there are people who bought Oracle decks and cards, and I didn't even have the decks myself, y'all. There are some. Sandy ordered a deck I don't even have yet, y'all. I don't even have the deck. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, dear Swan, for your order. Thank you, Honey Bunny. I love you. Thank you so much. Y'all, I'm telling you, man, like, the Lord is doing it, y'all. He is doing it. He is doing it. And he will send the people. Now, this is me, full transparent. I love my family, right? But I never expected my children to purchase anything from me. I never expected my family to purchase from me. Who needs this message? And I wasn't even finna talk about this, but let me just tell you. Jamila's the same way. Jamila has orders. Jamila has ordered cars, eyeshadow, lip gloss, you name it. Listen, let me just say this to somebody. I'm going to say it, and I'm going to keep saying it, because I don't want your feelings to be hurt. I do not want your feelings to be hurt. If the people that you thought were going to purchase from you don't, the Lord will send people like us, complete strangers, that will support your vision when the people who you thought were going to support your vision don't. Don't be discouraged. Don't be discouraged by the people who don't support you. Thank God for the people who do, even if you ain't seen them yet. When you start, come on, God, when you start thanking God for the connections, then we have a connections card. When you start thanking God for the customers and the clientele that you hadn't even seen yet, he gonna start sending you folks to your business. He gonna start sending people to your business. He's gonna send you clients. He's gonna send you customers. He's gonna send you people to purchase. He gonna send it. The people who are around me right now, y'all been riding for me. Like, y'all have no idea the gratitude that I have for the people who have supported me in this vision and supported me in everything, y'all. Everything. Like, I love y'all to the moon and back. A good give and it will be given to you. A good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over, will be poured into your lap. I expect the Lord to do something great and amazing in your life, but you got to expect it first. And I'm not in the habit of praying for people, but I pray for my community every day. Thank you so much, dear Swan. Thank you so much. I pray for y'all every day. Every time I come on here, I ask the Lord to bless me, my family, my children, my community, and their families. Why? Because I want blessings to come into everybody's house. Everybody's. Right? So start surrounding you with the kind of people that you want to receive the same blessings on your life. When God introduces you to your kingdom family, your dreams become, they do. And when I say they do, baby, listen. It ain't nothing like being in the kingdom. I told y'all last week we going in. Meant it. Oh, we go. You can't keep me out, because I refuse to come back out of the kingdom. I won't. I won't. I understand why I needed to go through my journey in order to understand it. But once you in, you in. You ain't gonna want to get out. What you say, Touche? Once you get in the kingdom, because it ain't easy to get in the kingdom. Why? You got to clean yourself up, your life up, your everything up. You got to clean yourself. You got to get your life and your spirituals in order. Okay? Is it easy? No. Because you want to go be like the other worldly folks, but the Lord say, no, we not on that. We ain't on that. No, that's not how we operate up here in the kingdom club. We ain't on that. That's why a lot of people don't understand why they block. But guess what? We not blocked no more. Because once you know how to be in the kingdom and you start living like a kingdom person, Come on, kingdom kids. You ain't got the ever. Let me tell you what. Listen to me. The Lord say, if you do right, everything else will be added unto you. Everything. You didn't listen. She said, look, I love it here. Why did it take me so long to figure it out? I don't know. People think, the Lord can, Daddy, I know I hear you saying this, but I don't want to say that. I'm going to speak this word of life over y'all. Somebody today, you're going to get a real understanding of kingdom life. You didn't been outside the kingdom, and it's like as soon as you step in, I just can see this vision of just like stepping in, and you're just like, oh, wait a minute, it's nice over here, and you ain't gonna never wanna leave. People gonna start looking at you different, like, what happened, child? I stepped in the kingdom. I just stepped in the kingdom, baby. No. What you want to do? What? No, I ain't gonna be able to do it, baby. I got the that ain't kingdom. That's not that I ain't on that. No, I ain't gonna be able to do it, because what I ain't gonna do is disappoint my king. This the type of time I'm on. Some people won't understand that. I don't want to get out. Do you understand what righteousness is? Let me just talk about it real quick. Righteousness means right relationship. You ain't got to, you can go look it up if you want to. It means right relationship, alignment. It means being in God got you on his radar. You on the radar, right? When I tell Daddy, I can't do nothing to get messed up no more. Daddy, I don't want to mess up no more. People be like, what is the fear of God? The fear of God. It don't mean being scared that God gonna do something to you. The fear of God means that you scared to mess up, because if you mess up with God, then that means your benefits expire, your benefits run out. The good life, you got the what? But it takes us a while to get in. But you can't get in until you understand. I'm in. I'm a lifer. Lifer. Me. It may have took me a minute. I'm here now, Daddy. I'm not finna disappoint my king. That's what I'm not finna do. No, I ain't gonna be able to do it. I ain't gonna be able to do it. It took me to What'd you say? Lord, you ain't got the word. No, I ain't getting out. I don't like it out there. It's ghetto. Anyway. I don't want to mess up no more. No, I'm just Lord, you right. Thank you, Lord. I'm not getting out. So I don't know who need that message, but what you get in, you ain't gonna get back out. And it ain't even because of the blessings. It's just because your whole energy is different. Your life is different. You feel better. You got some understanding. And I think it's because I know I serve a king that loves me and that wants to take care of me and that wants to give me the desires of my heart and wants me to be able to be a blessing to other people. And you just feel so much better. I don't even know what else to say. It ain't even about the blessings. The blessings are secondary. Thank you, Daddy. Lord, I'm so grateful for them because they don't stop. The blessings don't stop. But I'm grateful. But just being able to know, man, look, I want to make the Lord say it. Why are you doing it? Because I want God to be. I want to be good with God. I want to make sure I'm doing the right thing, and I want my daddy to be happy with me. That's it. People are like, what? Yeah. I don't want to disappoint the Lord. I done did enough of that. He didn't send me here to make him mad and disappoint him. He sent me here to do great and amazing things. So I'm going to do great and amazing things, and I'm going to make my daddy happy with me. Because when he happy, I'm happy. It's so ghetto. I said what I said. Meant it. But once you in, you in. Okay? Once you in, you in. That's it. Lord, that's all I got. Lord, I hope this helps somebody. Y'all, if you would like to become an ambassador, a spirit and glam ambassador, make sure you drop me an email. We will be back in contact with you so we can get you set up. to become a Spirit and Glam ambassador. I would love to have y'all as we are growing and expanding the Spirit and Glam cosmetics and apparel line. I would love to have y'all as an ambassador. So make sure you holler at me for that. Go be great and amazing. Do great and amazing things. Hydrate your soul. Drink your water. Say your gratitude. It's going to be a great and amazing day, y'all. I'm so excited. I get to make makeup, which is the thing that I love to do. I love to make makeup. Like that, I was so excited. I didn't have enough to do as much as I wanted to, but I was so excited. So I'm like, oh, I love to make makeup. So whenever I'm able to get in the cosmetic zone, I love to do that. So shout out to those of you who have ordered so that I can go make some makeup. I have eyeshadow palettes and lip gloss to make today. And the lip balm is not up yet, but hopefully it'll be up next week once I'm receiving packaging, and then I'll be able to put that up there for y'all. That's all I got. That's all I got. Go have a great, amazing day. Do great, amazing things. Plant a seed today. Go do some unusual business. Go do some unusual business today. And I will see y'all in the morning, bright and early, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I think that's it. That's all I got. Shout out to y'all. Love y'all. I will see y'all in the morning. Thank y'all to those of you. Thank you so much for the likes, the shares, the comments, the subscribes, the love, the energy. Thank you so much. I'm so truly grateful. Which part? Last things last. Let me say this. I don't, because I was done. Though y'all had another one. Okay. Um, Somebody's worried about, and this is me, and I would say this was me up until 2 weeks ago. Come on, Diamond. I don't know, and I don't even know how to exactly say this, but and I receive it if it's my message. Money is not going to be a problem or an issue. And maybe it's something you've been worrying about, but just know that we're on a different path now. You're aligning with your purpose. And sometimes when you're in the stage where the Lord is cultivating you and growing you and helping you to become who he's purposed you to be as you're stepping into your destiny, sometimes it's a little difficult, it's challenging, but just know that everything is going to be provided and you're going to be all right. Okay, because God's got you and he's going to take great care of you, because he takes care of everybody in his kingdom, and that's why you don't have to worry about it. So just keep being you, keep doing what God has purposed you to do, and let God do the rest. You're going to be all right. Okay, that's it. I love y'all in real life, and I will see y'all in the morning. Okay, my bad. Yeah, let me say it. I keep forgetting. Y'all, if you, that was a big part. Okay, I remember. Hold on. Y'all know that I'm doing the first thing we're doing. I think it's the spirituality, but it's faith and flow. It's faith and flow. If you are in the Dallas area, even if you're not, make sure that you get your tickets for the faith and flow. The spirituality is going all the way live in Dallas. I'm going to be in Dallas. This is a whole year away, y'all. It's a year away. So make sure you get your tickets. It's going to include some goodies. It's going to include some things. Let me tell y'all. Can I tell y'all a story before we go? Can I tell y'all something that happened yesterday? So I'm going to tell it. I was supposed to be done. I'm going to say what I'm going to say. Message. So yesterday, someone commented on my YouTube channel on one of my videos, or on my flyer. I think it's the flyer for the spirituality. And they commented and basically said, oh, God's work is free. And they called me a fraud, and said that I shouldn't be charging for what I'm going to say it. I'm going to talk about it because it's important. Said I shouldn't be charging for what I'm doing because God's work is free. And so comments don't bother me. Let me just say that I don't get triggered by comments. But as a result of that happening, I had a conversation that really enlightened me. And I have said this before, but now I have more understanding of why this is so important. And I'm going to say it. I don't know if you go to church, and if you do, please continue to do that. I'm going to tell you to be a blessing to your pastor, your bishop, your coach, whoever is pouring life into you. I had the most awakening conversation yesterday. And I want to say this again for those of you who don't know this. Y'all, I don't get paid to come up here and do this work for the Lord. I don't get paid to come up here live 5 days a week. I'm not talking about mega churches, because I understand now what I didn't understand then, but I'm going to share this because it was something that was given to me yesterday. Be a blessing to the people who are pouring life into you. Be a blessing to your pastor if you going and getting encouraged. Be a blessing to whoever is shepherding you. Why? Because whether y'all realize it or not, a lot of us, not everybody, a lot of it, we don't get paid for this, y'all. We're doing this because this is the assignment. Come on, 77. This is the assignment that the Lord has given us. We do this without any wanting to receive any payment for it. This is what it means to be a cheerful giver. And I'm not asking you to give it to me. Take it and go give it to your pastor if you go to church. So Portia just said, we have to finance the kingdom so we can reach more people, and God will provide the finances. Thank you, dearest one. Thank you for purchasing the tickets. I'm so excited. So unbeknownst to me, because y'all know I didn't grow up in church. I don't have a church background. Everything that I've learned from the Lord, and now the Lord is allowing me to learn from Dr. Monroe, right? I'm tuned in. Like, that's where I'm at. But I didn't know, because I don't know anything about, I didn't grow up in a church. Let me just suffice it to say, you should never go to church and get a word of encouragement from your pastor, your bishop, your anybody, and have an attitude about giving to them. And I'm specifically talking about smaller churches, or people who you think that this ain't easy work to do, because God puts a bigger mandate and responsibility on those of us who he gives the instruction to go out and teach the people and educate the people. Y'all be a blessing to the people who are blessing you with encouragement, with wisdom, with guidance, like, be a blessing to people. Find somebody to bless. And if you have somebody in your life that's pouring into you, be a blessing to that person, because you really don't have an understanding that the people who are encouraging you, most times they're doing so much less than you are. They have so much less than what you probably even have. And sometimes I think people, so when they said on the comment yesterday that it's a fraud, no, baby, we invest in the kingdom. That money don't go in my pocket. Thank you. Oh, the links don't work on Instagram. I think you can click. I'm gonna add some new stuff to my link tree. So hopefully, I think my link tree is in my bio, so you should be able to get to everything on my website. But okay, I'm back. I think that, and I'm not talking again. All of us just out here trying to make it, but I understand the principle now that I didn't understand then, of putting it back into the kingdom. That's why your stuff, and that's all. Let me also say this, and if you're not willing to pay to go and be educated or poured into, if all you got is a criticism or a comment, that just means that you still have a broke person's mentality. Because I want to pour into the kingdom. I want to pour into kingdom businesses. That's why we're giving the opportunity for businesses to be a part of Faith and Flow on 8A. So if you have a table, if you have a product or a service, if you would like to rent a table for the BYOB Kingdom Expo, by all means, please send us an email so that you can secure your table, so that you can be a part of the event. Because this ain't coming back to, this is not like y'all, this ain't going, oh, I'm just going to pocket this money. No, all we're going to do is use the money to be even bigger and better and help support even more businesses. Because how else are we going to grow? Like, The only thing, it, let me say this to somebody. Y'all do realize that all the stuff that I'm paying for Spirit and Glam Cosmetics comes out of the money that I've actually, the whatever blessings I receive. So y'all bless me, and then I go and do some and purchase something so I can, y'all, it's not really even producing income. Does that make sense to somebody? Like, stop. And we're not on a broke, we on a kingdom mindset. So just understand this. We don't have a problem investing in the kingdom because everything in the kingdom comes back to us. Does that make sense? Everything in the kingdom. When you over here on this side of the street or this side of the street, everything comes back to you and it comes back multiplied. We we ain't worry about, we don't have to worry about money. Money is a byproduct. Money is it's a byproduct of the blessing of being in the kingdom and being in alignment with the Lord. And this is something that, I kid you not, I didn't have the understanding until I knew it, and the Lord. But I'm grateful for the path that the Lord had to take me down, because I can actually talk to people and allow y'all to see the Lord's development of my mindset from the car to the kingdom. You better say it. And Sandy just said something that's so important. If you're not willing to invest in yourself to learn and to have a different type of experience, you're never going to be successful. And I'm not speaking a lack of success into your life. I'm telling you that all of us have to make an investment. Everybody. And for most of us, most of the time, a lot of the stuff you're gonna get is free. And we kingdom financiers. So we don't have to, and this is me, come on, guys. This is me beginning to really understand. So I'm not the end all and be all and authority on anything, because I'm a babe, I am a student. I am learning something completely new. But when the Lord shares something with me, I'm gonna share it with you, because there's some of you who know even less than I do, and I don't know nothing. Let me just tell you this, I don't know. All I know is what the Lord is telling me to tell you. Don't be afraid to invest in yourself, because if you're scared of money, you never gonna have it. It's always gonna run from you. And in the kingdom, we don't worry about money. It's a byproduct. It's a byproduct blessing. I hope that made sense. Okay. That's it. I hope that helps somebody. Don't worry about if somebody talking about baby, you'll go spend $100 on a meal that's gone in 24 hours when you go to the bathroom. Don't play. We trying to help some people come up, and let me just tell y'all about 88 one more again. If you have a product or service, or let me say it, if you would like to give a testimony, if you would like to come up and speak, because it's not just going to be me speaking, y'all. Like, I want people to come up and talk. I want you to come up and tell your story. I want you to come up and tell people how what's your story. What is my story? My story is from the car to the kingdom. From the car to the kingdom. That is my story. Message. That's my story. And the Lord has allowed y'all to see. And even when it didn't make sense, and even when people didn't, I just got to chill. Come on, God. And even though it's been a struggle for me, it's from the car to the kingdom. You understand? What is your story? And if you would like to tell it, and if you're going to, and even if you're not, you got a year to start preparing for a conference that's not happening until August 8th, 2025. Okay? Get your tickets. Come be a speaker, right? Come be a speaker at this conference. Come tell people, like, man, I didn't understand it, because that's my whole story from the car to the kingdom. That's all I got. That's all. I don't have a clue what the Lord is going to do from then until now. Not a clue. But I know that he is taking me from the car to the kingdom. And I am so grateful. And I don't even know everywhere that I'm going. But I know that. I know that. But it took for me to be in the car to understand the kingdom. Does that make sense? It took for him to put me in this car for me to understand the kingdom. But now I got it, Lord. And I'm still learning. I ain't even gonna say I got it. I'm understanding, Lord. I got a little understanding in my spirituals. Little. So if you're interested, please send us an email. I'm getting ready to do so. I'm doing website work this weekend, y'all. I need to say this as well, and then I'm really going to be done, because I know this has been super long. But listen, for some of you, there are some things that are getting ready to happen. Like all of this stuff, y'all, I kid you not, all of this stuff has happened within like the last week. There's so many things that when the Lord starts working, it's like boom, it's quick. So you got to take quick action. You got it. When the Lord tells you to move, move, because that means he's already got the next thing lined up that's coming in. That's literally what's happening in my life right now. He's just like, okay, boom, move made. Okay, boom, bam. And then we on to the next thing. Because he's speeding things up. Expedited. Okay. That's it. Go be great, amazing. That's all I got. Tomorrow, we talked about 8-8. Get your tickets. We talked about everything that I got. I can't remember what we didn't talk about, but thank y'all so much for everything. I love y'all. Thank you for allowing me to pour into you today. It is truly a blessing. Thank you for those of you who have placed orders. I'm so grateful for y'all. I will see y'all on tomorrow, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for Bible Clarity, and then we will get a message from the Lord. I love y'all in real life, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay, love y'all. Bye, y'all. I know, child, I got to go. I don't even remember what I had to go in the Wally World for, but I got to go in the Wally World. Okay.